Next up, we have First Warning from the LobotomyCorporation soundtrack by Project Moon Official. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a Layman-Friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here, musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, at the time of recording, we just passed 7,000 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. If we somehow hit 10,000 before Christmas, I will play a video game of the choice of the community, whatever y'all want live on stream on top of the other stuff. Artists, let's collaborate. If anybody out there wants any of my musical skills, guitars, throat singing, you know, the good old kind of thing. Members get early access to the content. I have a whole spiel for a bunch of these things at the end of the video. Stick around for that. Disclaimers showing on your screen right now, so go ahead and pause the video if you want to read them in full. Otherwise, let's do this. First warning. Let's go. Okay, so we start with three main elements. We have the initial drums, which sounds very chiptune, like very retro sounding. We had a low piano giving us what seems to be like our bass. Then we have a high alarm synth. Very good for establishing tone and timbre. Let's see where it goes. There we go, we got the piano. And we are immediately engaging in a call and response. Call and response in music, call and response, is a musical conversation. That means one instrument is going to do the call, we're going to play something. When that one ends, the other one will do the response. Call, response, back and forth. Musical conversation. Excuse me. And right now we are hearing it between the piano and the alarm. That could be our initial motif. It remains to be seen. It seems like this is just the accompaniment right now. Motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the essence from which everything else comes from. And accompaniment being where the backing track, whatever does not have the spotlight at the time. So let's see where this goes. Oh, we got a little bit of whoop-whoopness there. Nice. Oh, we're getting a little bit of bass there with some whoop. Adding a little bit of extra rhythm. We have some extra static in the background as well. So yeah, it seems that is our motif. Let's see. The piano with the alarm. Ooh, and we got a little bit of delay over there because we got we get a little bit of rhythmic displacement over here. So rhythmic displacement. We pushed back where the alarm would sound to play one more note in the piano a little bit higher. This is very simple. This is incredibly simple. This right here, because we're having one drum loop so far. Two notes being played, if we count, maybe three notes if we count the slide for the alarm bell. Those are the main things. Less is more. Less is more. This is very minimalist. And it's working really well. Let's see where it goes. And Washington, welcome today. How you doing? Let's see. Oh, so it's not a piano. It's the, it's like a sonar beeping. And we are slowly just building more elements around these two elements. This is really cool. We're slowly escalating. Yeah, everything is just dancing around this call and response, around these two notes. Everything, so everything is either building towards that or a little bit of an echo after them. This is brilliant. Let's see where it goes. All right, there we go. We escalate the drums. We bring in another synth high up, holding a chord. Oh, this is really cool. Now the piano is playing in octaves instead of just playing a single note. So playing in octaves is that you're playing the same note in different octaves. So an octave is what happens when you have a scale. Scales usually are 7 notes, and your 8th note would be the repetition of any of the notes. So for example, we have C over here. And if we were to play the scale of C major, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, those are 7 notes, and the 8th note would be the octave, which is back to C. And if you play something in octaves, that just means you're playing multiple of the same note, right? So it fills up a lot more space. Of course, right now it's playing 4 octaves, and you can do many different combinations, but now it seems like the piano is just playing 2 octaves, a single octave, and it's already adding a lot more drama. It's a very subtle escalation for the piano, and it's working really well. Let's see where it goes. And we're just adding more stuff in between, mainly texture. We have another percussion high there. Let's see. We have another synth. We have 2 more synths. One of them is giving us a melody based on the alarm, so it's very, very high up. And then we have another synth that is giving us a second melody based more on the piano, so it's a little bit lower and it's a little bit more subtle. I really like this duality that we have going on in this track. This is really cool. Let's see where it goes. Yep, everything else is just adding more stuffing to this, and we introduce another synth now, a little bit further in the background, giving us some arpeggios. So arpeggio is when you play a chord 1 note at a time. Here, for example, let's say we have C minor, right? And here it is arpeggiated. And it seems like right now we're doing some sort of like variation of something like that, and this is really cool. Like, for I am just amazed at how much we are doing with so relatively little. Like, this is already at the 1 minute 40 mark, 41 seconds. The main focus is still those 2 notes, and we're just building more around them, keeping the same vibe, just escalating it. We're just escalating, but the essential motif is still there. That's a very tricky thing to do for this long. Let's see where it goes. So you can hear those other pages are growing. They're louder. And now they're in the synth. And there we go. We bring in a drop. So some of those melodies, that little melody that we had kind of hidden back over here that was based on that alarm, is now playing a rhythm high above. A more rhythmic motif going on over here. It was foreshadowed before. Oh, that was this is a good drop too. Yeah, let's see where it goes. Yeah, the elements that we had in the background here are now in the foreground. So we changed the motif a little bit there, but still, we're bringing those arpeggios back now. So yeah, the main difference over here is that the drums have escalated from chiptune to now full-blown EDM drums. We have this version of the motif, which sounds to be like an altered reduction of this. Reduction in music, reduction being when you play something faster, right? So we're doing repeated notes plus reduction. Reduction, as I said, means that you play it fast. In this case, we were having something like that. Now we're doing reduction, and instead of playing the whole thing, we're just... So we're now adjusting to a new rhythm, but we're still kind of getting that motif still there. Very creative. This is the first proper change we have, and it's 2 minutes into the 3-minute piece. This is really well made. Let's see where it goes. Oh! So now we get a doubling over there, kind of mimicking. We can hear the violins there in staccato. So staccato is short bursts of music, and yeah, it's just short bursts. The opposite of staccato, of course, being legato, and it is that, right? So legato, you're just letting the notes ring out completely, while staccato, I always play this one. That last note was legato, but the first part, very, very brief moments in the notes. We're having that with the violins, doing a doubling to that synth. Doubling is when you have more than one instrument playing the same thing at the same time. Let's see where this goes. We have the arpeggios a little bit lower in this side. That whoop is still really good. We introduce a melody in the middle, escalating things. Doubled now in octaves. We're escalating things even further up. And... oh, we start breaking it down. Oh, we bring a backwards sounding piano to finally play one more hit of that piano. We reverse it once again, and it ends. So this effect that we got here from the piano is a reversed audio file. So an audio file, of course, when you record something, it's gonna be, you know, your audio file over here, and it's gonna have your sound waves, and your audio is going to be going forward. However, you can have a music software where you can just make a copy of the audio and basically say, hey, can we take this and instead we flip it horizontal, so now it plays backwards. So we had this moment playing backwards, and we cut off the moment of the hit of the piano, and there you go. And there you go. Man, that was so cool. That was really cool. Well, like we had the same exact beat for 2 minutes almost. And then we had a drop that lasted nearly an entire minute. Then we break it back down. We remove the drums and we start removing layers. And then, oh my God. There you go. And there you go. That was First Warning from the Lobotomy-Corporation soundtrack. That was it's very tricky to do something this consistent, that the beat stays so much, pretty much the same without making it boring. That was really, really well made. First Warning from the Lobotomy-Corporation soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this in the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, at the time of recording, we just passed 7,000 subscribers, so thank you once again for that. If we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube before Christmas of 2025, I will take, on top of having the single fan fiction of the choice of the community and make an audiobook for it, I will play a single video game of the choice of the community live on stream, whatever y'all want within terms of service, of course. This has to be, and on top of that, we're probably going to do giveaways and whatnot. On top of that, we are gonna, giveaways, end of story. This has to be achieved through legitimate and honest means only. No account duping, no botting, no buying followers, no alt accounting, no rat behaviors like that. Go share the videos, the streams with your friends, with your families, with your family's friends, with your friends' families. Those are two very distinct concepts, by the way. With your online and offline communities, go share these videos with everybody that you know. Use the hype function on YouTube as well. We have a group on the Discord that coordinates for that, so link down below. We'll check with them. Artists, Project Moon Media, or anybody else out there, if you want any of my musical skills, whether it is my guitars, my Mongolian throat singing, you know, the good old kind of thing, regular singing, voice acting, or anything else, just reach out, let me know, DM me or whatever. And let's make it happen, let's make it work. And if you're in the audience and you know anybody who could benefit, let them know. Please do not harass anyone, please do not spam anyone, be cool about things, don't be a rat. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of your tier, you get access to the videos when I schedule them, at least for the LFAs, so become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, check the pinned comment in this video. It has the instructions on what to do. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you are not in Europe, don't worry. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in both Discord and Twitch. Both are linked down below. So if you live in Hebron, Judea, and you're like, yeah, but what time is 6 p.m. in Hungary? I don't live there. Do not worry. We have the streaming schedule in your local time zone. Discord, Twitch, both are linked down below, and they have the streaming schedule. And follow the gaming channel. I have a gaming channel because, of course, I have a gaming channel. I'm on YouTube. What else could I possibly have? Games are Bastards. That's where I put the gaming after show recordings. When they happen, we record them live on stream. And then the recordings go there. Link down below, or just search on YouTube, same username as James R. Basterd. Just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And, yeah. there you go. There you go. First warning, Lobotomy Corporation. That was really good, dude. That was really, really good. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.